Hey guys, in this video we will talk about something that's very essential and is really important, and I've been asked several times to make a video about, and I thought that I made, but I guess I didn't yet. The topic of this video will be a proper price check of an item. So whenever you find items while you're leveling or in maps, how to decide if the item that you don't need yourself will be sellable to other players or it won't be. Pretty much all this depends on, of course, the stats of the item, and what you have to ask yourself is who is going to buy this item and why. By who I mean which build, what class will be running the player. And why will be. Is it a leveling item that will be used by the player for a few levels, for a few hours, a few days, or it's an in-game item that he will use for a long period of time before he's able to change the item. Pretty much everything good that I have is already sold, just because the good items go fast. And what I've prepared here is a bunch of items that are fine but nothing impressive. For instance, this chest piece. 200 additional armor, its armor evasion rating, 25% increased armor, 30 life, triple double elemental resistance, and chaos resistance. So pretty much the row of the additional armor is fine, it's the middle, it's between 0 and 400. The 25 increased armor, I guess, is a hybrid stat that goes with the 10 increased block and stun recover. 33 maximum life is really low value for 66 level item, the base level of the item. So what makes it good is the overall high armor value with iron reflexes and the almost 30 chaos resistance and some elemental resistance. In the end, the guy who's probably going to buy this chest piece, if it's going to be sold, is someone who's poor in game and doesn't have the currency to buy himself a 5 linked chest piece and just wants to buy something cheap, and he's going to 4 link it himself. So a price of chest piece like that is 1 alchemy, 1 chaos, something like this. You can't ask for more just because it's nothing special. Gloves with attack speed, low accuracy, increased armor and evasion rating, and some HP. The good stat is the increased attack speed. You can sell it for 1 alchemy, 1 chaos again. The good part is that that's already socketed, so whoever buys it, or if I'm going to use it, I won't need to jewel it, but I'm going to need to fusing it if I need the 4 link, and the 3 link won't work for me. Another chest piece, higher life, a little bit lower armor than the previous one. Chaos resistance again, high fire resistance because it's 40, the maximum is 45. 4 socketed already, you only need to fusing it to 4 links. Yet again, alchemy, chaos, chaos, and alchemy tops to chaos. A good leveling X with increased physical, additional physical, increased attack speed, and critical strike multiplier. So it has the 3 best stats for a physical X. So this X, even though it's leveling, it's not like this 56 level, 66 level higher levels. This X is going to be used for smaller period of time because the guy is going to use it just, or me is going to use it just for a few levels, a few hours, a few days, depending on how much he plays a day. But it will do a great job because it will easier the leveling so much. And some ones here, I didn't have very good ones to make my point with, but the one scan row added elemental damage, like the adds 1 to 23 lightning damage and physical damage and so on, attack speed, and in the same time it can roll spell damage, cast speed, lightning, fire damage, and cold damage. So percentage based. So what you're looking on a wand is, it can be for a caster or for a wander. In order to be good for a caster, you need spell damage, high value. If the value is low, it won't be sellable just because low value spell damage on ones can be found everywhere. So you're looking for at least 50, 60, 70 plus. As additional spell damage can be the lightning roll, cold or fire roll. Depending on this roll, it will be good for fire, cold or lightning witch. And additionally, cast speed, and another really valuable stat is projectile speed, which is really good for freezing pulse or spark. So the thing is that this wand has spell damage and physical and lightning additional damage, so it's a mix of these. This is not a really good example, but I've seen really kinda good ones that are with high rolls, but because of the mix of the stats, it's neither really good for caster, neither really good for wanderer. So in the end, the wand goes kinda garbage. Another thing is that caster item like wands is also scepters, and scepters require strength and intelligence, not only intelligence like the wands. So they are kinda more expensive because they are the only choice for Marauder on Eternal Knives, because they don't have that much intelligence and you're looking pretty much for a scepter or a staff, but the staffs are they should be linked and so much, so they are more expensive. So just to sum it up, guys, what you're looking for is how many stats does the item have, useful stats that are for a certain build or certain class. After that, what are the rolls? Are they in the higher range, in the lower range, in the middle? And after that, what will be the purpose of this item? For what it will be used? Is it going to be used for leveling? Is it going to be used as an endgame item that's going to be used for days, maybe weeks, until the guy finds a replacement of the item that you're going to sell him? And this is how you're going to make the price check. And the items that are really expensive, they are endgame items with really good rolls. Like this chest piece has 40 fire resistance. The maximum fire resistance is 45. If you find a chest piece with 80 plus HP, the maximum is 109, and 45 fire, 45 lightning, 45 cold resistance, it will be expensive with just 4 stats, because it has 3 stats that are with the maximum value. If the values are low, like 7, 17, 12 and so on, it won't be that valuable, just because whoever buys it, it won't be a big deal. The rolls are low, and as we know, divining it won't help a lot. Okay guys, this is it about this video. If you have a good idea what video I should make, just write it down in the comment section below, or come by my stream. The link is in the description to chat with me live, guys. See you guys in the next clip.